So far, I've managed to match his pace. But it's gonna take more than that to beat this guy. He widens the gap on the straightaways every time I close it in the corners. It can't be the power differential, because he only has 600 horsepower.
Oh,
Man,
here
they're
they come.
flying.
They're right on top of each other. Still. I gotta lose this kid. I gotta! Oh! Ah, shit! Oh my god!
The Evo 3!
He's spinning out! Oh, fuck!
Terence, get back out there! I can't!
He should do a better job at controlling his drift.
Are you certain you can't move? Yes. My Evo 3. It's out of commission.
Understood. I'll be over there to get you in a minute.
10-4.
Well, what happened? I heard a crash.
It was a crash. The Evo 3 spun out on the first corner. It hit the wall. But Terence is okay. You win.
Right. As long as Terence is fine. So how bad is it?
It's a sprained wrist. Should be healed in a few weeks.
It shocks me what a fishtail can do to a driver like you.
Momiji, we all make mistakes behind the wheel, don't we?
Yeah. Unless you count Gordon Charles. No one's perfect.
Hey, Nakamura. Now that you beat Terence, there's something I want to give you.
What?
Here.
Flowers? Are you sure this isn't a mistake? This is a pit lane in case you hadn't noticed. And we're all men. Who the heck's sending me flowers in a pit lane?
Gordon Charles.
Gordon Charles.
Of the Luna Haters. There's only one of him. The #1 badass in all of Gran Turismo.
Come on, read the letter! It's,
Momiji, give me that! If you're not gonna read it, I will!
June 24th at 9 p.m. sharp. The starting grid of the Nordschleife. Come on, that can't be all it says, right? I don't believe it. It sounds like he...
This is it, buddy.
Our boy Momiji's been challenged by Gordon Charles to an all-out war on the fatherland's #1 track. Yes! So, Momiji, what are you gonna do?
What do you think he'll do? He'll accept the challenge. He already wiped out most of the Luna Haters team like they were big fat sausages.
Yeah. And avoiding a rematch is 10 times worse than losing one. That's a fact. Guys, that's 6 days away. The sooner we get home, the sooner we get practice done, the sooner we'll be ready for the battle. Now let's get out of here. Right.
You're the boss. Nakamura! Huh? Stop right there.
What the hell? Well, look at what we have here. Was starting to think we might never meet you.
Merlin? Jesse?
We heard about your accident, Terence. You okay, little brother?
I'm fine, but the Evo isn't.
Yeah, I can see that. Damn. A perfectly good Evo, wasted. Okay, who the heck are you two and why are you here? Oh, yes, of course. Forgive us. The name's Merlin. I'm Terence's older brother. This is our cousin, Jesse. How you doing? Dude, those are some badass rides you got on your hands there. They're pretty hard hogs to keep up with. You wanna know why? Both of our cars have engine swaps. My FD has an LS7 Rampage engine in her. Just like my DeLorean. Huh, twinsies. My Supra's powered by a OUJYA engine. Wait a minute. That thing's a 12-cylinder?
Very respectable nod to Smoky Nagata.
Oh, so you heard of him too, huh? Let me tell you, he's a total badass. We're at the Nürburgring Arrows. I'm Momiji Nakamura. The guy with the Jaguar? That's my buddy, Ori Oxford. And this is the team analyst, Shiro Maharu. Yeah, we hear about you a lot. Terence told us about you over the phone a couple days ago.
Yeah, I might have said something.
And now that you guys beat Terence, there's another reason added to our arrival. And that's revenge. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, look at Momiji's hand. There's a letter. Yeah, it's an invitation from Gordon Charles. Gordon Charles? You gotta be kidding me. He's asking you to race him? I'll tell you what, with those cars, there's no way you'll be worth his time. Oh ho ho ho. Is that right? Then why don't we just have a little race? Arrows versus Browns. What? Really, Chuckle Nuts? Is that a joke? If you win, you tear up the letter and we'll disband. If we win, the battle will be in full swing. Momiji, what are you doing? Hey, I don't mean to be rude here, kid, but your DeLorean probably goes from 0 to 60 in what, 3.5 years? Well, then I reckon you ain't got nothing to worry about. You know what, little guy? That's a wonderful idea. Let's race. Merlin, you take Nakamura. I got Oxford. This ought to be interesting.
Tsubasa! Tsubasa!
Nakazato? The hell are you doing in here?
Terrence's brother Merlin and cousin Jesse just came to the track. They're here for revenge. They say if they win, then the Arrows will disband. But if the Arrows win, then they'll be worth your time.
So they say. Let them do it.
What? Are you crazy? Both those guys have swapped engines. The Supra's packing a 12-cylinder from the Pagani Huayra.
A OUJYA engine? This is getting interesting by the second.
Well, what do you say? Should we go watch or what?
No. I've said this countless times before, Nakazato. I refuse to let myself be seen in the outside world.
You're right. We have to hide the truth. Actually, let me ask you a question about that. You think you made a mistake hiding the truth?
If I did, it's a mistake I have to live with for now. Right now, one thing has to remain on my mind. Racing Momiji this Saturday, if he wins his next race.